Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Land. Now, we've obviously got this field here that needs to be harvested. That field is actually in a great condition. I weeded it off camera, so there's no worries there. And the cows are just kind of happily getting on with their lives. Once they give birth to the 19th cow, I will move them across. Move them! Yes, I am in one of those moves. So, I will be honest, I'm a little concerned about how long this might take, because we're going to fill up quite quickly. And even though it's obviously great to have our own our own harvester, I don't think a header of this size is going to make this a quick job. In reality, I think this is probably the perfect harvester for these two fields, if I was an actual farmer. But I'm not. I'm playing FS19. Therefore, I want things to be a little bit quicker, if I can. So, yeah, as you can see, we've actually hit 21% already. Now that's great. It's great because we're going to get so much wheat. But at the same time, it's going to take a while. I'm going to have to be starting and stopping all the time to get the trailer, to get unload into the trailer. Yeah, this is going to be a big job. I would have done this as a live stream. The only problem is that because I'm so far ahead in terms of videos, it would mean I'd have to wait. I kind of have to... I'm trying to make a buffer on the videos so that I don't get into a situation where I've got to make one on Tuesday night because I haven't had time to do it. Because that's what's been happening recently. I have to make them on Tuesday night for Wednesday, and I usually manage to just about get enough time on Thursday to make one for Saturday. Yeah, it's always a rush job, and I don't like that. So I've got a buffer now, and if I did this as a live stream, I would basically be using all of that buffer up, and that's not good. So we are going to have to do it as an episode. How I'm going to format this, I haven't really decided, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what's best. But we obviously hit 50% already. Like I said, that's awesome. It is really, really good for us. What's the price at the moment? Per metric ton, 600 euros. Okay, so we've got... Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. We're going to fit in more than a metric ton. I don't know how many tons we can fit into that trailer. This is the kind of weird thing. The unit convert works great, but it's got a capacity that's defined in litres. Now, if that trailer can take 10,000 litres, for example, I don't actually know what it can take, but if it can take 1,000 litres, 10,000 litres even, then what you'll find is that equates to, I don't know, 6 tons of wheat or 3 tons of canola. So I can't really tell exactly how much I've got in there. I could tell if I was smart enough to actually have a look at what the capacity of the harvester is, but we're just going to have to guess, I think. We're going to have to find out on our own. But we filled up to 78% on the first headland. I am going to do, I think, 4 headlands. So maybe what I'll do is I'll crack on and get those done, and then maybe we can time-lapse for a little bit. Right, I've done 4 headlands, and this trailer is actually almost full. Now that doesn't mean we're going to get as much from the rest of the field, because if we look quickly, we will see, turn off the line, the first section was actually pretty much double fertilized, whereas the section over on the side was not. So we may not get as much from the center of the field now. But either way, I am happy with how much we're getting. It's not a small amount. It's a pretty healthy amount of stuff we're getting. However, I think we're actually going to have to clear up this straw a bit. So let's first put the parking brake on. Let's go and sell this and see how much we've got. Now, I am confident that we're going to make enough money to be able to pay for the house and the compost. We do also need to pay 5,000 to the bank. And the woodcutter has taken the wood, so he's going to start building the house. I need to pay him. He's going to have it done for next episode. Oh, can't see the money. But that's a decent amount. 2,379. I mean, it's not as high as soybeans, but what is, to be honest? Soybeans are very, very high, and we're going to have money from that canola as well. So let's take him down here, and we're just going to pick up the straw from along the top and bottom. It doesn't matter. Excuse me. It doesn't actually matter about the straw along the sides, because we're going to run the tractor along that direction. There is also milk that we could sell if we really wanted to. We do have milk. How much do we have? 2,841, so not a full load yet, but not far off. So yeah, let's get this collected. I would like to not sell it if I could, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how quickly we fill up. Wow, very quickly is the answer. We might have to sell one load then, because I just need to clear this straw out of the way of the harvester, because otherwise he's going to keep getting caught on it. That's the problem. Because the thing is, this straw isn't really worth much, which is why it's worth more to me if it turns into compost. But for that, I do need to actually what's the word? Build the compost. That's the thing. And to build it, I need money. It's a never-ending spiral, this. I have to get the 12,000 for the woodcutter by the end of the next episode. So, technically, if I could sell a load of stuff in the next episode, I could still do that. That would still be okay. But it's a gamble, because I'm hoping that canola is going to be ready, but I'm not 100% sure that it will be. Oh, we're missing bits of straw here as well. Okay, let's go and sell this. Alright, how much are we going to get for this? Not much. There we go. Just under 400 for a full load. That's not worth it at all. But at least I was able to clear a bit of space. Now I think I'm just going to have to collect as much as I can from up here, and then we can continue with the harvesting.
It's silent now. We don't say a word, we're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Start again, don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so goddamn easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry.
So, 2 full combines, and we've still got a little bit left on the field, but not much at all, to be honest. It's not as much as I thought we were going to get. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good amount, but I had a feeling we were going to get like 4 trailer loads full. Obviously that was just me wishful thinking, but yeah, it would have been nice if we could have done that. C'est la vie, I suppose. It does, however, mean we are not going to have enough money to do everything. But I do have an idea for that. If I speed up time just a little, times 30, we've got some silage that is, it was at 82% when I checked it earlier. It's probably closer to being finished by now. But if we let it finish, we can sell that silage, and that might push us over the edge. And we'll have enough to do everything we need to do, which of course is things like paying the bank, as well as buying ourselves the compost. That would, yeah, that'd be good if we could do both things today. Well, all 3, technically. I've got to do the bank. I have to do the bank, and I have to make sure I have 12,000 available for the woodcutter. Otherwise he's going to get very annoyed, and he might not actually give me my house. He might keep the keys. So I've got to keep him happy. He's building me the place I'm going to sleep in. Doesn't mean we can also get rid of that tent. And the toilet. I'm kind of in two minds about the toilet, whether I should keep it or not. I think maybe I should keep it until the cows start producing manure or slurry. And at that point we can get rid of it. For now, using that as a purchase point for manure isn't the end of the world. And it didn't seem to be very expensive either. So I don't mind really. I am disappointed that it wasn't free. I really thought the idea was that I filled it up myself, if you understand, and then that became that was what I was using. It doesn't say anywhere in the mod description that it's actually a buying point, which is why I didn't think it was. Right, last section, and then we'll sell everything. Sell all the wheat and see what we've got. As I said, we need 29,500 to be able to do all three things that I want to do. And yeah, we're a little bit off that at the moment. At least the harvesting is done though. And it's not the end of the world as well if the composting goes into the next episode, because I don't think we're going to have enough time to get all of this collected today. So maybe it's better if we actually get the compost in the next episode, which is also when our house will arrive. Well, not arrive, it's being built, we just can't see it. The woodcutter's got all of his materials there, but he assures me he will be done. So, let's go and park this guy up. In fact, we can park him just by here, in this unofficial parking spot. I was watching Jurassic Park this morning, and I don't know why, but seeing that come up, this monster header from behind that tiny box, just made me think of Jurassic Park. Right, so 75% full. That's not bad. Every time we do a harvest, we seem to be improving the amount that we're making. This time it's pure. It's a pure increase because we actually extended the field. Previously there was nothing there. The other one down there is a little bit different because it was previously grass on one section and a field in the other, but then I also have extended it. So, how are we going to do? $23,327. Okay. Okay, well, it's not bad. I did say I wanted to keep some wheat for the chickens, but I've got nowhere to store wheat at the moment because we need a silo as well. And of course a silo costs money. This is the problem, everything costs money. And I know that's how it's meant to work, but it doesn't mean I want it to work like that. Right, I'm going to park you by there. Switch you off. Let's have a quick look at this silage. How is it doing? Oh, it's ready. Cool. So, let's drop the time back down then. And, oops, wrong button. There we go. Let's get him filled up. It's not going to take long because this pit has only got something like 23,000 in it. We didn't fill it up very much. is going in. Perfect. Can't believe I was using this on Valley of the Old Farm for ages, and I did not even know it had that kind of tipping function. I didn't know about that at all. That would have made my life easier there as well. Something that I should have said at the start of this episode, and I just completely forgot, to be honest, because as I said, I'm so far ahead in terms of recording. I'm trying to remember when each episode goes out as I record it. So, Happy New Year to everyone. It is now 2022. So, there are going to be things happening. We're going to be doing a bit more FS22, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to be changing that much on the channel. I have said it before, I do this for fun. I enjoy making videos. It can be a little stressful sometimes, but I enjoy making it. So I'm not going to stop doing them, and I enjoy the way I do them. And it seems there are people who watch me who enjoy the same thing. So I'm not going to be changing things up in some drastic, crazy way. There's no New Year's resolution to make loads of changes to the channel. You know, I'm not going to be announcing that we're suddenly doing a live stream every night or anything. I mean, seriously, Virtual Farmer does a live stream, what, 3 times a week? It's crazy. And he's got a kid and a wife. I do not know how he manages to balance his work, his kind of, you know, work-life balance sort of thing. He obviously does. But yeah, we're not going to be doing any crazy stuff like that, so it's business as usual, really, on this channel. But of course, FS22 is going to be playing more of a part. How much, I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. It depends on the mods. I know there is a map that's been released today. Day of recording, which would be for you guys 2 weeks ago. And that map is quite exciting because it's No Man's Land for FS22. However, I did think about this. I can't transfer this series because obviously there's no fields. Everything I've done here is by making fields, and it would be incredibly difficult for me to actually get them spot on in FS22. Plus there's things like, I don't think all of this equipment is there. In fact, most of this equipment isn't there, so we'd have different equipment. And the mods, there just aren't the right mods. We're using the leasing mod, the global company leasing, to be able to actually do that first field. We leased it, and yeah, I'd have to cheat and we'd have to buy the land, and that just doesn't seem fair. So, oops, get rid of that. Let's go and drop off 2.5 tons of grass silage. Now, if I was smart, what I would have done with that field is made whole crop silage. But one, I'm not smart, and two, I don't have a mower for the front, which means we'd end up losing quite a lot of the wheat by crushing it. So, let's see how we do here. Is that better or worse than wheat? I can't tell. It's worse. We really need a BGA. Right, at least let's get one thing done. we're going to repay 5,000. So we've got 110,000 left at the moment. We do definitely need to get that loan paid off. Whoa. Of course, I keep earwigging the profits for the next plan. There's a house, there's a silo, there's a compost heap. There's always something more to buy, and that means all of our profit is always vanishing. Very, very quickly, I might add. I'm very good at spending money in FS19. Right, I'm going to get this guy filled again, and we can sell him. This is the last one, so we'll go and take this straight over and sell it. And... you kidding me? Goodness sake. Oh, right, I'll sell that off camera. Let's go and get the... let's go and get the trailer sold. I can't believe that. Right, well, we're going to get ourselves another 1,500 euros, roughly. That is at least one thing to be happy about. Can't wait until we get our house. Stop sleeping in that tent. Oh, the tractor needs a service as well. There's so much to do and so much to pay for. Everything costs money. Everything costs so much. Okay, so that is going to be it for today. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.